New push to conserve water in the valley, and that is because Lake Mead could possibly see water levels at its lowest in decades. That could force an official water shortage declaration. Thanks for joining us. I'm Jackie Kostek. 13 Action News reporter Jeremy Chen spoke with the Southern Nevada Water Authority about why there's no need to panic yet.
Lake Mead is the source of water for so many of our needs here in the valley. However, the levels are going to be dipping based on projections from the Bureau of Reclamation. The Southern Nevada Water Authority says there's no need to hit the panic button, but instead people should be smashing the conservation button real hard. The shores of Lake Mead are retreating little by little as a two-decade drought continues to evaporate from it. This year's winter not enough to thoroughly replenish the lake.
In fact, we saw very light snowpack in the Rockies, and we also have very significant dry soil conditions.
Much of that water not getting into the Colorado River and into Lake Mead. Studies from the Bureau of Reclamation showing the lake at around 1,080 feet currently and likely to dip below 1,075 feet. This would cause the federal government to declare a level 1 shortage, meaning Southern Nevada would have to cut back 7 billion gallons of water.
Now, 7 billion gallons less is a significant hit to our water supply. But fortunately, Southern Nevada has been preparing for these kinds of conditions.
Bronson Mack, spokesperson for the Southern Nevada Water Authority, says the valley has used far less water than it's allotted from the Colorado River thanks to conservation efforts. There's a still sufficient water supply with an 8-year supply of water saved as well. Mack says there's no need to use that resource yet.
There is so much more that we can do as a community to save water here locally that will prevent us from having to tap those resources, and we can save those for really an even drier future.
This includes limiting outdoor water use like sprinklers and replacing decorative lawns with water-friendly landscaping. Max says that continuing and improving these efforts will make a difference.
And as long as our community keeps conserving, as long as we keep reducing our outdoor water use, we're going to be okay.
Now you might be wondering, what about indoor water use? The Water Authority says all that water happens to be recycled and sent back into Lake Mead so we can use it again. Jeremy Chen, 13 Action News.